Hello everyone. So if anyone is curious how well GTA 5 runs on a Quadro card, here I have it running at pretty decent settings and it doesn't seem to ever drop below 45 FPS. I could probably tune the graphics up a little more, but I prefer to have the game running more smoothly. So this is what I have it set at. I did high detail or extended distance scaling. I should just do, try with this on as well. So this is a Quadro K5100m with a i7 4700MQ with 32 gigs of RAM and a 500 gig SSD. The GPU has 8 gigs of RAM. Alright, so it seems to drop a little bit with those long shadows. I can see 41 and 40 in there sometimes. Without the long shadows, it wouldn't drop below 45. However, it does seem consistent, and that's important. You really don't want it dropping lower than 40. Yeah, there we go, we saw 38. So yeah, I would keep the long shadows off. Just overall, if anyone's interested in how a Quadro card performs, this is the top of the line from 6 years ago card. So it is pretty beefy, but as you can see, this is a high quality game. It's totally playable. The settings are pretty high, and it's running very good. If you have one of the lower end models, it seems like you will still be able to get away with playing this, just you might have to turn it down a little. But yeah, essentially you can play games on Quadro without issue. I've had Quadro cards for a few years, and they seem to run games at about 10 to 15% worse than the counterparts, but it's still pretty good. And one thing I did want to mention is that there are occasional games, for example, like Company of Heroes 2, that seem to just not want to work with Quadro, as in the game will work, but it's literally getting zero benefit. It's as if the graphics card does not exist. So there are occasional outliers like that, but outside of that, you can game at Quadro.